Well, folks, it looks like we're getting EAFC 25 Part 2. Hello and welcome to a brand new video by me, Tactical Mac 7 on YouTube. This is a Tactical Mac tactic I'm putting out. This is one I wasn't going to put out because I felt like there was enough 4-2-1-3s, and I think there is, but the tactics I had set up for this week have kind of been shelved because, like I said right at the start, we are pretty much getting a new game. The patch notes for the big patch that they're about to drop, the patch based on community feedback. I'd like to see where this community feedback was, if I'm honest. But the big patch they're putting out, it is going to change a whole lot of stuff, including the pace in which your defenders track back, including the missed tackles that tend to happen from your centre backs. There's a good animation they show you. They're nerfing everything. Passing speed, tackling speed, player speed. It's going to change everything, potentially. You know, as with any patch from EA, we'll wait until we see it and we'll wait until we feel it. So I'm not going to put any tactics out that I'm going to say are ready for it. What I would say is this is the most meta tactic at the moment. So these are my version, but this is my version of it. This is what I've been playing this last week. So let me get into it. I'll put you through it, and if you want to use it for the last few days or however long we've got left of this patch, then go for it. Feel free, and we'll get into this one once the patch drops, and we'll see if it still works. So this is how it sets up. 423. We go into team management. Here is there's the code. If you want to pause it, I'll also put it in comments. Comments or description, something like that. It is set up on the 4213. It is balanced build-up style with high defensive approach. Now, what I would say is the reason I use balance with this is because I feel like you can control where the ball goes and how fast you move up the park. It allows you to then perceive what your opponent is doing. Are they drawing people back quickly, or are they leaving people up the park? Do you have space in their midfield, or do you have space in their defensive third, or do you have space in their attacking third? Where are they giving you the ball? Where are they pressing you? I think you can do that with counter, but counter pushes your players up the park so quickly, sometimes you can lose control of the progression. So with balanced, I feel like you just have more. That's why I play. But by all means, you can try it on counter because I do feel that works well too. Into player rules, we have our striker on advanced forward attacking. Now you want a player here that has it plus or plus plus, as with all the positions. I don't have many in this one, but I don't always use these players. What I would say with the advanced forward, they are the most meta at the moment. Again, I like poacher, I like advanced forward. I like target forward wide. They all do different jobs in different formations, but in this formation, advanced forward is important. So we stick with advanced forward. The only thing you can put them on is attack. You're looking for players like Muller who are agile enough. They don't need to be super agile, but they have finesse shot. They have the ability to take the ball with their back to goal. They also have the ability to run onto the ball. That's like the kind of qualities you're looking for. Your big ticket players are like Mbappe, R9. The players you want to be using here are like, for me, Muller. You could pick up a number of players in this position. Our two wingers are inside forwards and unbalanced. You want players again. I like to have a left-footed player on the right and a right-footed player on the left because they're going to be cutting in. They're not going to stay wide. They're going to cut in. Sané is brilliant in this position. Saka on the side. Who else? There's a whole lot of great wingers you can play. Neymar works out quite well here as well, even though he doesn't have quite the pace. I quite like him. Play him there quite a lot. The cam, probably the heartbeat of this team, the heartbeat of the setup you're going to make. A shadow striker, because I think that the runs for me from shadow striker are just, I can't live without those runs. If you want to play a playmaker here or a classic 10, you can. If you're looking for this player to be more of a passer, a metronome type player who will continuously pass forward, you can do that. I look for someone who will make continuous runs beyond my striker and get into that front four area. I played Guti here, I've played Neymar here, I've played Bellingham here. Any good cam with good passing, good shooting, good composure, good determination. Some of those stats are ones you can't see. They're hidden, so you have to work with the players and play them. If you've played with any Bellingham card on this game, you'll know that him at Shadow Striker is better than half the Shadow Strikers with Roll Plus. He's just phenomenally good. His AI is just broken. If you can get a chance to get Bellingham in there, watch where his position compared to a player with plus or plus plus. There'll be different positions, and Bellingham's is better, which is one of the few players I've seen be able to do that. Our two CDMs are playing Deep Line Playmaker, one on build up and one on defend. You can play both on defend if you want to be a lot more defensive if you're like elite division. If you're not, I would suggest having one on build up, because that will just push them ever so slightly further up the park. It'll put them in a slightly more advanced position, which just opens up a few more passing angles. Players you want in the defend role are your stereotypical brick walls of players. That Vieira card, get that, stick him here. Anyone that's going to be really defensive. Players that you want in the build-up play are players like De Jong, or anyone with a great range of passing, ping passing, or lob passing. Anything like that would work there. Get a play style. Your left back I have on false back, and that marries up with the build-up play on the Deep Line Playmaker. If you want to have your right back on false back, swap these two around. My false back is Kerchawi. I just love this card. Her range of passing is brilliant. She might be quite small, but she gets herself around the park really good. Kerchawi's a really good one here. Theo would be good. Davies would be good. All those type of players. My right back, again, this one's on the full back in defence, so any good defensive player. So someone like Koundé is brilliant here. Anyone, you don't have to have the out and out pace here, because they're going to be more, they're going to be totally used for defending in the game. So anyone that's really good at defending and can tuck in and make that kind of back three while you're attacking with the players up front. Your two defenders, your two central defenders, I'm on defender and defend. Go as meta as you can here. Get the players that we want, the players that will defend really well, big in the air, brick walls basically. Coman, Hierro for me at the moment, before team of the year, which is coming very soon. That might change who I have in my defence, but yeah, big players who are going to defend really well. Our goalkeeper is on goalkeeper and defend, just because that's my playstyle plus, and that's what I like using. If you've got playstyle plus on sweeper keeper, by all means use that. You're not going to have a lot of room for your goalkeeper to come out, because with the ball we go super narrow, and we have very little in the terms of width from our defensive. We create like this brick wall in front of our box, and that's what makes this tactic so ridiculously OP. And a lot of content creators don't like it, and a lot of people don't like playing this, and I totally get that. Anything that is this blocky and blocking up the center of the pitch while giving up the outside areas, it is not the best to play against. It's fun to play if you're playing to win, which again, EA have made Rivals and Weekend League so insanely competitive that you need to take any advantage you have. And with them really nerfing or really destroying the 3 at the back and the 5 at the back formations, that is why everybody's going to this and the 4-4-2, because you can jam up everything. The 4-4-2-2 is brilliant for that too, with the 2 CDMs. 4-2-3-1 is brilliant for that, because you can have those 5 players all back. So really, we're just trying to find the ways in which we can use the meta, these types of formations, to have fun. But I do appreciate if you're coming up against this, it's not as fun. So that's the areas of the pitch that we're taking up. We can see once again we've covered almost everything apart from the 2 outside corners. We've done well with that. Again, I would probably have these 2 around the other way. I've not used this card yet. I want to give it a go. I just think our stats look great, and the 9-time physical makes me think, cool, could be good. Sani, brilliant. Miller, brilliant. Any players you want to bring in to this, you can. I've not got a lot in this club. This is my second account. That Malin card would be great at right wing. Lacazette, a great striker to play on this. And Butra, you could have Butra there again as well, who's a good SBC. Anyone here who's going to go beyond the striker, that's what you want. So good shooting, good passing, and this is where you drop the money. If you're buying any players, drop the money on your cam. Right, no gameplay because I wanted to get this out to you. Hope you like it. Hope you enjoy playing this and have fun. And I'll get back with really deep insights into the new patch. It should be dropping very, very soon. Have fun. Catch you guys in the next video. Bye.